Hello children. Before you watch this video, I want you to think about how your school and your teachers help you to learn. Try to list all the things they use to help you learn. When you've done that, think of children in Africa and imagine what it must be like for them to go to school. What do their schools look like? Where are they situated and how do the children get to school? Have they the same sort of educational materials that you have to help them learn? Once you have compared your school with how you think a school might be in Africa, I will tell you the story of the literacy box and how it is helping the school children in Zambia, a country in the middle of Africa. Shall we begin? This is the story of our blue and red literacy box and how it helps the education of African school children, especially in Zambia. The story started in 2004 when two Rotarians from Roborough Rotary Club near Plymouth in Devon saw the lack of educational materials in the schools they visited in southern Africa and decided to do something to help. In partnership with another charity called Operation Sunshine, which has worked in Zambia for over 30 years, they decided to send exercise books, pens, pencils, rulers and other educational materials to the Zambian children, packed in literacy boxes. So, what is Zambia like? Zambia is a country of contrast. In the capital Lusaka, street markets mix with modern buildings, creating a vibrant mix of urban and rural society. Despite huge mineral wealth, Zambia is not a rich country, and this means its people have to go without many of the things we take for granted, such as tap water, gas and electricity. Outside of Lusaka, much of Zambia is open countryside and bush. Their dry winter, the same time as our summer, has blazing sun and high temperatures which cause all vegetation to dry out and make it hard for the animals and birds to survive. In the rainy season of their summer, our winter, the torrential rains give life-giving water for the plants to flourish and give good times for all wildlife. All of the big five animals, the lion, leopard, Cape buffalo, elephant and white or black rhino, are to be seen in the bush country of Zambia. Game reserves have been established to protect them and allow visitors to see them in the wild. But because trees are the only source of heating for cooking, the forest and bush are under threat, as they are cut down for fuel, and because they are not being replaced, it means that their animals and birds will eventually suffer. Because Zambia is mainly countryside, children have a long way to walk to school. In the Zambian winter, the heat of the blazing sun and high temperatures make it unbearable. But then in the floods of their summer, the overflowing rivers often mean they cannot even reach school. There are dangers as well on their journey, as it is not uncommon for them to encounter any of the big five animals, or they may experience the majesty of an animal unique to Zambia, thorny-crossed giraffe. Zambia is a poor country with many adults earning less than £1 a day. The disease AIDS makes things so much worse and has greatly affected families. One child out of every 5 is an orphan, as their parents have died of the disease. Sometimes children stay at home and miss out on school, as they have to look after their remaining family or tend to the crops for food. Poverty and winter drought in Zambia mean that food can be scarce, and even if children do go to school, they often leave home without eating. Their only meal that day may be a bowl of maize porridge at school. Poverty affects children's schooling in 2 ways. Children going to school must wear a uniform, but if their parents cannot afford to buy one, the children are not allowed to attend school. Even if they're able to buy a uniform and attend school, many schools do not supply educational materials, the books and pens, pencils needed to help the children learn properly, and this is where the literacy box can help. All that we do is driven by the donations we receive, and with this money, we buy the same educational materials you use in your school. The contents of a literacy box are as requested by the teachers in Zambia, and are suitable for primary school children. To identify where the boxes are being sent, we label the blue and red literacy boxes, and then here in Plymouth we pack them. Once packed, they're loaded onto a lorry and sent to Folkestone, where they're packed into an Operation Sunshine container. This is loaded onto a large container ship, which then travels through the English Channel, across the Bay of Biscay, into the Mediterranean Sea, through the Suez Canal and down the eastern side of Africa, before it lands in Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. Once it has cleared customs, the container is then loaded onto a lorry and driven across Tanzania into Zambia and down to Lusaka, the capital. The whole journey from Plymouth to Lusaka takes just under one school term, about 3 months. In Lusaka, a Zambian lady called Grace, a wonderful person who works with the poor communities in and around Lusaka, unpacks the literacy boxes and delivers them to the schools in the communities with which she works. The children are so excited and very grateful to receive their literacy boxes, full of educational materials and enough for 25 pupils. We send literacy boxes to around 40 schools in Zambia, but because education is ongoing, we need to send them regularly enough to help the children through all of the 6 to 7 years they're at junior school. In Mzoro, in the bush country of the eastern province of Zambia, which we visited in September 2013, we've been doing this for 8 years. Whilst there, we were told that in rural Zambia only half the children normally complete their time at primary school. But because we've been sending literacy boxes to Mzoro frequently enough, along with some textbooks, all children in their school are completing primary education. Our literacy boxes really are helping the Zambian children and giving them hope that through an education they can look forward to a better future. Many schools around the UK now support children in Zambia and have raised funds for literacy boxes. You can find more information on our work and our trip to Zambia on our website, but I hope that with ongoing support from schools, we can all continue to help the Zambian children and let them live their dream. Thank you.